Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs, and this is part 2 of making tags for my little mermaid journals that I have. Let me get those real quick. Oh, they're gonna get tangled up. Anyway, I'm in the middle of finishing up these journals, and I want to make a few tags for them. And we had worked on a few the last time, and I thought we would just continue doing that. Let me put this aside. So anyway, we kind of left off doing a few of them. Let me get one that we didn't quite finish. We didn't finish this one. So I thought we would go ahead and do that, and then we are going to do a few others. So, I did this where we just, and I'll link the first video so we can kind of go over that. But what we did on this one is we just pretty much decoupaged some napkins on here. These are some fish, and this was sprayed with alcohol ink, this tag first, and I had a bunch of them. Most of them were done. The backgrounds were done with my gel plate, but this one was done with alcohol ink. And then I had stenciled these mermaid scales on here, and we had done that in the last video, and decoupaged these. But I wanted to add just a little bit more to it, just to kind of give it a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit more texture, I think. Anyway, what I was going to do is get my Versamark out for this. And then I have a couple of stamps. Let me get my stamp block here. I think I'm going to use this one. I kind of want to just put some little bubbles, you know, or little, just kind of little bubbles lying around. This is so dirty, it won't even stick on there. Let me get that. Boy, that, when you use that, embossing powder, and I'm using thick embossing powder for this one. It's like having sand everywhere. It just gets everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to just kind of go around here, and I don't care if I go over the fish because it's going to be clear. And I'm just going to kind of do it in a few spots. And then what I want to do is I kind of want to just, where's that pen at? I'm going to just take this little pen, and it's a glue pen, and I'm just going to kind of go in a couple little spots. I don't really want them square, I want them circles, so that's not really working the way I want them. Just little circles here and there. And you're really not going to be able to see them that well. But I just want them just to kind of have them. And I have a little Versamark pen I could use, but this works pretty good. I'm just doing that all over this tag. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do. Well, maybe a little bit more over here. Okay. We can always put more on later if we want to. I was going to use this, but I kind of looked at it, and my problem is that they're all kind of in a row, and I don't want that. So, and then I was thinking about using bubble wrap, but then again, it's all in a row. So anyway, I'm going to do it this way. Hopefully it works out. And then let's see. So I'm going to take my thick embossing powder and just kind of put it all over. Alright, that way I can kind of see what I've already done. Alright, I might put a few more on there just to kind of get them all over. These aren't really turning out round enough. Oops. Let me see if I can kind of move that around a little bit. And I think what I might also do is I'm going to go ahead and cover that. The parts I just put on there. And then what I might also do is take just little pieces here and there and put that on there. Just to kind of blend it all in a little bit more. I don't want to completely cover it, but at the same time, I do want it to be a little bit, I just took off most of what I just put on. I gotta do that again. All right, I'm gonna do that, and if it's not enough, we'll just go back and add more. Okay, so I'm gonna get my tweezers to kind of hold this down because it will go flying everywhere. And get my heat gun. Well, the stuff I sprinkled didn't work. It just blew off all over the place. So we'll just see how this works, and then we'll have to put some glue on there to make it stick. Okay, so that did give it kind of a little bubbly effect on there, but I just really would like some little, you can't really see the round ones too well until you look up close, but I really would like to just figure out a way to get those on there to where it would stick and not blow off. So I'm trying to think how I could do that. I'm trying to think what I could do to make it do that. I want little tinier dots on there. I have a tinier pen. Let me try that. I have several of them actually. Okay, let me see if I can do that and put little tinier dots everywhere. I just want more of them all the way across, and I want it more random, not these bigger splotches that I have. Probably should have done this first. Let me see how much of this actually sticks on there. I'm going to put this back here for a minute. Like I said, this stuff's like, when it gets all over, it's like having sand all over the place. It's almost as bad as glitter, but not quite. I would say glitter's way worse. So I hope everybody's doing well. I am going to try and roll through these tags as fast as I can. I kind of put stuff together, try not to have too much indecision, which is I'm really bad at. That's part of my process, though. That it does take me a while to kind of make up my mind. Okay, so I'm going to put this on again, and hopefully it sticks. Yeah, it did. It stuck a little bit more. That's better. Let me do the other side. I just wanted it to look a little bit more random because they all looked like kind of big blotches on there. So, all right, let's try this again. Okay, yeah, I like that way better. So it does have this like dripping water effect to it. That's kind of what I wanted. So I think that one looks pretty good. I'm kind of happy with that. I think what I'm going to do is put all this in here before I spill it or something. And we will go on to the next tag. I think I'll put something on there. Anyway, so I'm kind of happy with that. I think it has the effect that I wanted. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it has a kind of watery, drippy effect to it. Now, I don't know if the little bubbles you can see really well, but anyway, so you can still see the little fish and everything behind it, but you just have that effect with it. Okay. I do want to put something on this tag, maybe this. Let's try that and see. And then, I don't know, maybe a little bit of, I'm trying to think what other colors I have that will work in there. I do have this blue that might work. Let me see. It's actually kind of multicolor blue. I don't know if it does that well. This is probably too dark. I don't really have like a turquoise, I don't think. Let's see what I have. I've got purple, but we don't have any purple in there. Not really. I don't really have, I don't think I do have this coral color that might look good there. And of course I've got beige. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of maybe leave it, move some of this stuff out because it's just making a huge mess. Get out of here. Get some of that coral because I might use that. I don't know. Can't really see the coral in that very much, but I really want to try and start emphasizing that a little bit because it does have a lot of that in there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do on that one is probably just go, I don't know if I want to use that with it. Maybe I've got some of this ribbon, I'll just do that. And then just kind of leave that for now. If I want to change it later, I will. So I'll just do that. Okay, and put that in there. Whenever I put two in there, it's always hard for me to get it through there. All right, let me just kind of twist that around. Gosh, I don't know why my hands are just not working today. Okay, guys, so anyway, let's get this up there. It is not wanting to move because it's just too stuffed, isn't it? Let's move it. Okay, here we go. This one's not wanting to go. I'm just going to take that out. And do something different. How about this? I'm going to take it like this, since I'm losing a lot of patience on this here. There we go. This is why it takes me so long to do tags, because I get totally obsessed with what I'm doing and then I can't ever get anything done. Okay, I'm going to take this beige, double it over, and I don't know if I want beige. Let me see. I might try that, or no, that's just too bright. I don't know. See, I just can't find the right color blue or no, that's too gray. There we go. This is better. Yep. All right. Probably should have just used that to begin with. Right? All right, I'm just going to use this and then I'll figure out if I want to keep it on there later. These colors go with it well. in there. Okay. I don't think I would do it that long. Kind of like that. Maybe just at the top. There we go. Anyway, that's that one. I think that turned out kind of cute. Do these a lot shorter. That's why I get bogged down when I do this, because I get too obsessed over little details. Anyway. All right, so there's that tag, and I think it turned out really cute. So I'm going to put that aside. And then let me turn off the camera for a minute and get my next thing out, and we'll be ready to go. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe I'll do that. How about that? Why don't we do that? And then maybe put that down there. Put that up there. These are just some cutouts that I got with a paper pack that I used, but I'm going to do something with this and not just put it down. I think I want to do that. I think that'll look really cool. I have another starfish. I don't know if that color would go better. No. I think those two go well in there. Yeah. I don't know if it would work on the other one. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe it would. Maybe you'd see it better. Where'd the other one go? We have 3 choices. I don't know. I think it kind of looks cool in there. It doesn't have a lot of purpley color though. I don't know if maybe that's why it kind of looks good on here, because it has some of these other colors in it. I think I'm going to do this one. All right, so I'm going to not put the napkin on. It'll be too busy. So I'm going to do that. And I think what I'm going to do on that is I got to do something. I don't want to just leave it the way it is. I think what I want to do is I want to put some clear embossing on this just to make it stand out more. And I also want to put a couple of these on there also. And I'm going to do something with those. I'm going to make those a color. Okay, so I'm going to take these, and what I'm going to do, I tried this before, and I want to do the thick, because the thick turns out better. And I also, where did my pen go? I am going to use this this Zig pen that I have, and basically just kind of, if I can get it to start coming out. Oh, it might be dry. I don't know. I just got it, so. It's really just a glue pen. There we go. Now it's coming. I'm going to try that. And put that on here too. I could use the other embossing, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try this. And then I'm going to see if this is, I got the thick pen. I have a thinner one in there, but I'm going to try this. And try and get it just on this part right here. And this part right here. All right, so, and this dries pretty quick, so I'm going to just do that just so it will stick. Get a little bit more on here. I just don't want it to go all over, and I want it to kind of just hit the parts that we want to highlight. Okay, I'm going to do that. Oop, turned over, that's not good. Okay, so now I'm going to take, where'd my embossing tray go? I just had it. Oh, I buried it under here. I'm going to take that, I'm going to do the star first, and I'm going to take my thick and put it all over. Where'd my tweezers go? That would be helpful. I've got a big giant mess over here, so let me see. I know I just saw them a minute ago, so let's see here. If I were tweezers, where would I be hiding? Oh, here they are. Okay. I don't want to get any of this stuff off of it if I can help it. All right, that probably is good. I hope I don't have to do it too many times, but we shall see. It's not on that one end, and I think that's only because, oh, I just wiped it off. That's why. Let me just try and do it this way and see if I can get it on there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let that get tacky while I'm doing this. Put this over here so I don't blow it. All right, here we go, guys. So I'm going to do this. Check that there. Hold on. That turned out good. I'm not going to put it in there again because I just really want it to give it to some dimension and have it kind of glistening without being like glittery. So there we go. So now I'm going to do this little octopus, and that glue should be just still tacky. And I mean, you can use your Versamark, and I have a Versamark pen that works well, but that other glue works good too. So, I mean, honestly, I think you could probably use just about any kind of glue that stays tacky. I mean, I don't know, because all you're trying to do is get this. I mean, this is all embossing is plastic. Honestly, it's just kind of little pieces of plastic. I'm trying to get this at a good spot. Okay, good. I think that went on there good. I'm going to move this aside. Okay. I'm going to start underneath first. Let's see. If I can get this to heat up. Okay, I kind of like that. It's not a solid, I mean, I could dip it again and get it like that, but I really don't want that. I want it to be kind of a glistening kind of look, and I think that looks kind of cool. So, let me see here. So this is going to go down here, and this is going to go kind of up here. I don't want to have to really poke a hole through his head. I don't know if I'm going to put those other things on there now. And put one over here. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead, and what I was going to do with these is I am going to take let's see, I have this ink, and I don't know if I want to do it blue. Maybe I want to do it more of a turquoise. Look at the different colors I have. Let me see. I think that might be closer to what I want to do. It might still be too dark. Let me see. Maybe I'll just, oh, here we go. Maybe this will work. To open this up, I haven't used it. I'm hoping that it's okay. So let me try this and dip it in there and get it the color I want. Okay, let me see how that will look. I think that's good. And then put that one on there. I could add another color to it to make it a little bit more interesting. Let me see how that will look. Okay. I want it green. I don't really want it, let's see what other color I can add there. Maybe this would look good with it. Let's see here. Dip it in there. I don't want it a solid color. Yeah, that does give it a little bit more interest, I think. Yeah, I like that. All right, I don't know if I'm going to emboss those. I don't think I am. I think I like them the way they are. Okay, well, I think I like that, and I'm going to leave it the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down, which might not be that easy. I can't find my glue. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And I'm going to use my 3-in-1. Kind of put that like about right here at an angle. I don't want it straight up and down. Oh, you know what? I was going to do something else. Well, no, you know what? I might not do that. Hold on. I was going to take a little bit of this and put it behind there. I think I will. I had thought about that a while back, and I thought, well, Let me move these around for a minute. I'm going to have to move you for a second. Let me just take this and kind of squish it just a little bit in a few spots, just to make sure that it has a little bit of, I mean, you can still see through it, so you see the tag, but I want it to have a little movement to it, so, and put it like that, and maybe like this. Okay. I think that'll work. Ugh. A little bit too much on my fingers and not enough on this. Here we go. Come on, stay there. I'll kind of cut this. I don't ever like it straight, so that will work out. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. And I'm going to put this on. Put more glue. Glue's getting globby. Okay, we'll put you down here at an angle. I always put my big pieces on first and then I put the other ones in later. I'm sure a lot of people do it that way, but that's how it works for me. Anyway, I'm sure I'll use some of those other napkins and other tags, but okay, so we want you so we don't have to put a hole in the jellyfish's head. Hold that down for a second. Okay, this one's not sticking either, so I'm going to hold them for a second. When you do that embossing, you've almost made it like a piece of plastic instead of paper, so it takes a little bit more to hold it down. Okay, there we go. And I like to chop it and make it look kind of rough. Only thing, when I've done this before, I've chopped my fingers, so just be careful with that. And just go make it kind of rough around the edges. Okay, so we're going to put that there and that there. I just don't know if they need something else. I just keep feeling like they need something else. Oh, I know what they need. I know what they need. Hold on. First of all, let me get that out. Let me see. I don't know. I just keep feeling like they need something, and I'm no. Okay, let me see. Hold on just a second here. I do have eyelash trim, but I want to make sure it's the right color. I don't know if any of this would work. Got blue. I've got a gazillion different colors in here, but you just, I think that's too brown. Yeah. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. I think I found it. Look at this, guys. Right? Right? Okay. It just needed something to make those pop. All right, so I'm going to put that here. Where did my glue go? Put a glob down. Oh, please don't go everywhere. This is where it gets tricky, when your fingers are all a mess and then you're trying to put this down. And then we're going to put that right here. Separate that out a little bit more. I think I should cut that. Let it kind of come out just a little bit more. I have the hardest time doing this and placing it perfectly. I don't like a big blob in the middle. And I like it to just kind of be everywhere. There we go. That's better. I like that better. Although I do think it needs more. Like about right here on the bottom. Put that right here. I'm telling you, it's so hard to do and your fingers are all sticky. There we go. There we go. That is way better. I'll cut that right there. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. So I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to put some over there. That's exactly what it needed. I knew it. I have so many colors in there. I'm just like, you know, I could put a different color, but I'm not going to. And I'm actually going to do this one a little differently just so that it spreads out a little better. I'm just going to cut pieces and crisscross them. And then I'll trim them. I just kind of crisscross them and then I trim it later. It's a little bit easier for me than to put a blob. Okay, get in the middle. See, it's just coming up with my fingers because they're so sticky. All right, really? Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this to get it to stay down. Here we go. Here we go. All right, stay there for a second. A little bit more glue. And then put that one right here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I think I like that process better. That way I just cut off the excess and not worry about not getting enough. Okay, stay down for a second, please. All right. So that's those two. And then I am going to put a little... Boy, my fingers are getting so bad. I have to do something. Put a tag on that. And I think I want to do I want to do that? Do I want to do more of this? Maybe I do this and something else. How about this and this? How about that? How about we do both of those for a tag, for the, right? So let's just do that. We're going to double this, so we're going to put that through there like that. Let's see if I can get it all in there with my sticky. It's going to be hard to do with my fingers like this, right? Look at that. All right, let me see. I'll do this. Well, here we go. I'm going to twist this and maybe it'll go in there. All right, let's see here. Okay, guys, so let me do this. I'm trying really hard. I'm losing track of what I have through there. Hold on. Okay, let's start over. Here we go. This goes on that side, that goes on this side. I have to twist it, make it a lot easier. And then you're going to go through there and come back through here. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, I think it turned out great. I love that. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do part 3 because we're already kind of hitting almost an hour or so, then we'll do a few more. We'll get to fit in a few more tags. So stay tuned, and we'll do part 3, and that'll be coming up soon. Thanks.